My goal in this talk was to give information to the design community about efforts that are going on all over the world that are improving our relationships with the natural world. And I see an obvious opportunity for interaction designers to be involved in transdisciplinary teams that work on problems about climate, substances, mining, etc. So that's what I was trying to do. I think that designers are so good at coming up with innovative solutions to problems in general. And all I'm really asking is that we make Earth a constituent in the way we think about design. So when you're designing anything, you can always think about the carbon footprint, you can think about the substances you're using, but much more important, there are design efforts going on all over the world, things like vertical farming and making plastic out of seaweed, where a designer, an interaction designer, can bring their creativity, their understanding of humans into the group of people working on the problem and really enrich the outcome. So Utopian Entrepreneur was not about a virtual entrepreneur, it's about us really becoming entrepreneurs with a humanistic perspective and a view of outcomes that we want to see come into being in the world. I tried to write in that book some of the things I learned from starting a company and running it for a few years and working in an area where there was nothing for little girls. That was my business education, I guess. So I wanted to pass along some of the things I learned about starting a company, about public acceptance, about business models, but most of all about the philosophies that we bring into the enterprise so that we have a better guarantee that the outcome will bring something good into being in the world. I think that Indian designers have an opportunity to really connect with the indigenous people that live there and to understand the practices that they've used for thousands and thousands of years with good outcomes. And so many times we ignore indigenous knowledge because we've progressed, we're smarter than they. That's not true. Indigenous people have a profound understanding of the local places where they live and have come up with solutions over millennia for big problems like farming, clean water, water supply, being in right relationship with the earth, and remembering that the earth is sacred and that we're part of it. So anytime you can seek out that kind of knowledge, it will inspire you. And sometimes you can generalize from it to create local solutions in other places.